how you perking? I hope you're perking good. So, April 2025 predictions video. We have made it to April, and there's a puppy back there. There is a Scooter sitting on the pillows. Hopefully he will behave. But yes, finally made it to April 2025. I guess we're about to find out what can we expect for this month of April. What are we allowed to know? Can we know coming down the pipeline for us to expect this month? So we're going to dig into that today. Without further ado, I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we take a look at the tea with the tarot. Don't let that freak you out. Got a good track record here on the channel, and let's go ahead and bring up the cards over here and move this microphone right here. All right, so oh man, let's get shuffled up, see what we can find out. As always, these videos are open internationally, so whatever comes up, it could be something from anywhere in the world, we will dive in and find out. Got a lot of viewers from all around the globe here, so happy to have y'all. Let's go ahead and take a peek. As y'all know, I have been kind of unplugged from things. Haven't been like watching the news or really following what's going on, so I imagine I've probably missed quite a wild ride of things over the last couple of weeks. I know when we had a live stream on the 26th, I believe it was, March 26th, that people were saying that there was a lot going on, so sounds like there's a lot for me to be catching up on, and we'll see what spills out today from all of this. But yeah, I've been unplugged a little bit. Thank y'all for giving me some patience and the latitude to be a little bit less present here recently. As I announced on my previous video, I just lost somebody very close to me. They passed away. Got really blindsided by that. Their funeral is actually coming up this Saturday on the 5th, so that brings a lot with it too. So thank y'all for being patient with me with this. You know, I've still been getting out a video probably about once a week, you know, for the last couple of weeks since this happened. But I usually like to do a little bit better than that, but I'm thankful that y'all are not, you know, riding my ass about it while I'm kind of just been going through it a little bit emotionally. But I am definitely, you know, every day gets a little bit better as things kind of just sink in and you just kind of figure out, you know, how things are going to go from here on out. And, you know, it's a part of life. So anyway, all that to say, thank you. Just in case it is helpful, I always do this at the time of filming this. It is Tuesday, April 1st, so it's already the 1st today. I sure hope that I can get this out to you today. We will see. That will be up to the YouTube world. I will try to get it up to you today, but we'll see if YouTube lets that happen. So anywho, let's just go ahead and get started. Find out whatever we are allowed to know, can know about April 2025. What is coming up for us? Let's see what we can expect this month. Okay, one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Well, this is very interesting. Okay, we've got two separate little things kind of coming on over here. So, top row, I am getting a very interesting card here with the Ten of Cups, because that sometimes can be a happily ever after card. In this kind of a sense, it feels like it's coming up as a quote-unquote family card. And so this top row is something about a prominent family that has to do with April of 2025. We've got the Page of Cups in reverse and the Empress card up right around it. And so this feels, to me, it's feeling like it's kind of giving royal family type vibes here. So it's interesting for them to kind of start out of the gate something that makes me feel like royal family type stuff. I guess there's probably many royal families, so I suppose I don't know exactly which one. Of course, the first one that comes to my mind as an American is the British royal family over there. So when I'm seeing these cards, it feels like they're showing that there would be something kind of transpiring about the family relative to whoever this Empress card is, relative to some female figure in the month of April. When I get the Page of Cups right next to it, not gonna, try to be too disparaging or anything, but this is my, immaturity card. So there's something about immaturity relative to this female figure that feels like it's royal family related. And there's something in April around this that's gonna be pretty, prominent for people who follow the family or track any of their ordeals or things like that. Then it would be something that they would certainly kind of key into. So let me get some more context on this. Let me move this down here, so get that out of the way. A little bit more context up on this. Okay. Justice card in reverse, so lack of fairness, lack of balance, things that could be legally problematic as well. When the Ace of Wands is coming up in reverse, this can sometimes be talks of impropriety, inappropriate behavior, like moving forward in shitty bad directions. So there's something that feels a little bit scandalous here. Again, relative to whoever that female figure is in the royal family. Judgment card. So Judgment Day of sorts coming down in April. Oh God, what's happening? This is a little bit okay. So someone's going to be held to account for whatever it is that they have said or done that was not on the up and up, or yeah. Okay. I'll put this here. The Ten of Pentacles upright. It's about relationships. It's about money. So whatever going on here having to do with trying to preserve certain relationships, trying to preserve money, trying to make money, things like that. What a messy thing. But the High Priestess card comes up upright on this. So this is kind of the, like, the arbiter between the dark and the light. So this is a way that the truth comes out. I arbitrate the dark and the light. You can see through it, right to the middle, right to the truth. So yeah, I'd say for people who kind of keep watch on the royals, stay tuned in April. There might be something to see there. That's okay. So something may be transpiring relative to them. It looks a little contentious, potentially embarrassing. Yeah. Especially whoever that female card is coming up here. It's somebody that likes to kind of rule the roost and control the show, because it is an Empress card. The Empress is top tier in the tarot. It's like the queen of all queens in the tarot. So whatever energy this is a female that feels like that she's got some sort of power, or could exert some sort of power, or wants to exert some sort of power, or something along those lines. So just putting that out there. April 2025. Down here, we've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant upright, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is interesting that we're right out the gate getting things that feel like they are more international, because I feel like usually in these monthly readings, there's some stuff that does come up internationally, but there's, a lot of U.S. focused things in these readings. Probably because me sitting here You know, I'm in the U.S. But this time they're starting out the gate with two things that feel overseas. So this one, like we said, with feeling like it's about the royal family. For whatever reason, and I don't follow this, but for those of you who are Catholic, is there something going on with whoever is the Pope right now? Like, I just keep having nervous laughter. I apologize, y'all. I'm not trying to laugh at any of these things that are happening. Y'all know how I do. If y'all been around for a minute, I just like have to diffuse things. Because this almost feels like there would be talks of the Pope leaving or something. Because this is a walking away card. And the Ace of Pentacles is like dropping the ball some kind of a way. I have no idea if there's Pope drama right now. I would like to think that there's not, because, you know, you think that, oh, they never allow any kind of drama, you know, when it comes to Pope stuff, because you've always got to have, you know, this certain image of having everything together and being good and all this kind of whatever. So I don't know what is going on. I am not Catholic myself. I guess is obvious sitting here reading tarot. My husband was raised Catholic because he's Mexican, and a lot of people in Mexico are Catholics. And so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to ask him if there's something going on, or I can Google it, I guess. But I'm getting Pope stuff in April. It's feeling like, again, some kind of sense of discussions of potentially dropping the ball and discussions of potentially walking away, or I don't even know if popes are allowed to walk away or if people are allowed to, you know, kick a pope out, or if they're allowed to resign, or, you know, whatever. But there's something strange going on around the Pope in April. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what's currently going on with that. So yeah, King of Wands upright and Five of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, these are good cards, so I'm not seeing anything like shaming here, like how this kind of felt messy or scandalous. This doesn't have that same energy. You know, this is a good card to have in its reverse position. This is a good card to have in its upright position, you know. So you know, they have this kind of good standing here, and this is like getting to a better situation. But again, the Chariot is this pump the brakes, stop. Is something slowing down? Is there something wrong with the current Pope? You know, there's some weird talks about the Pope situation in April. So for people who follow that, for people who care about that, that means something to them, they understand it, they're Catholic, whatever. I don't know what's going down over there, but I'm seeing something in April that has to do with the Pope. It doesn't look bad and scandalous, but it does make me wonder if there's talks about transitioning or something to a different pope or things like that. I don't know. This is a bizarre way for them to start a reading. This is not usual for us here. Let me pull these up, shuffle them up, see what else we can get about whatever we can know, need to know, or allowed to know in April of 2025. What a way to start. As I am shuffling this, y'all know that I have been every month doing a giveaway on these videos. So I've been, you know, saying every single month for people who want to be entered to win a 15-minute private tarot reading with me, for you to write the word win, you know, W-I-N, win, in the comments to be entered to win. And that is the same this video. So we're going to do a giveaway this video. However, there's a little twist this time. A little twist. Some of y'all who've been following me for a while know that April is my birthday month. And so every April for the past handful of years, I have done a giveaway in April just because it's my birthday month, and just feeling like a pay it forward spirit, I've always been like, well, since it's my birthday month, how about I give back to the community in a way to celebrate, and we'll do a giveaway. So in this giveaway, we'll pick 2 winners next time. Whenever I do a video to announce a winner, instead of announcing 1 winner, we will announce 2 winners. So the usual winner, just because of this being, you know, our monthly check-ins, and then also for it being my birthday month, the 2nd winner. So if y'all would like to be entered to win a free 15-minute private tarot reading with me, then just write win in the comments, WIN, win, and on an upcoming video in the month of April, I will use the random pick a winner generator thingy, and I will announce 2 winners to receive the prize. So I think that's a fun little twist. Fun little twist. Alrighty. Fun little shuffle. I just shuffled the shit out of these cards, so they should be real good now. Alright, Spirit Guides, what else can we know about April 2025? What else can we know about April 2025? Okay. Very interesting that you saw how much I shuffled. Oh, Teddy making his entrance. Let's just hope that he doesn't do his puppy shenanigans like he did last time. Don't be knocking off pillows on the couch. Okay. He's just gonna lick it. He's just gonna lick the couch. This thing makes me clean all kinds of extra shit that I shouldn't have to clean all the time. Anyway, y'all saw how much I shuffled. Still, the bottom row, we got this same card that was coming up on the bottom row a while ago, and this same card that was coming up on the bottom row a while ago. So, very interesting that we've got some continued flavor happening again, even after all that shuffling. But, you know, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. All right. So, what I am looking at here, I'm seeing hurt feelings next to somebody that's up on their high horse and has all these choices that they're able to do. So this is kind of feeling like a situation building in April of a, I'd say, of somewhat of a power dynamic. And I'm not so sure yet that I would consider this a healthy one, especially because we've got these 2 reversals down here. This card, sometimes when we're doing these types, and there went a pillow, and there went the other pillow. Are you satisfied with yourself? He is satisfied. And I have pillows on the ground. Whatever. Sometimes when we see this card in these readings, this has stood for President Trump before. So I'll be interested in seeing if that's kind of where this seems to be going. But again, hurt feelings, somebody that's on their high horse, they have a lot of options to them. But I am seeing some sense of somebody's got to get the boot, walk away, whether this is like a firing or a getting pushed out or a public shaming or a you know, demotion or something like that, and this is a messenger card. So let's get some more context on this. Yeah, the moon card, something that is supposed to be like shoved down, kept in the dark. A silver linings card, and yet something not working. Okay, so is there some sort of a, well, I guess we don't know yet. We're reading for April. So in April, I'm asking, but they're trying to give the answers here. And I guess that we're going to find out. In April, I am seeing that, and it feels like this is related to President Trump this time, that in a situation related to President Trump, there's something bad that looks like it has happened or will happen, that is supposed to stay a bit hush-hush, but I see it kind of coming out, and with this coming out, that there's like at least one person that's kind of on their high horse about how it's going, other people with hurt feelings, and it's about some sort of poor messaging or poor communications here, and then things not working out. So I see something embarrassing kind of coming up, something problematic coming up in April. Hey. That again, there's some sort of money and resources involved in this issue, and it's possible that it's about something that's not here. This is sometimes one of my kind of overseas cards. I have a couple of cards that usually stand for that. This is one of them. So even if this is a United States issue, it is a United States issue that is kind of revolving around something overseas. My thoughts are that that's probably about, either the Russia-Ukraine thing or the Israel-Gaza thing, or maybe some sort of overseas tariff situation. Those are the things that have been coming up lately relative to Trump. But why? Like, hurt feelings, but yet this person on their high horse is digging in their heels about it. So it's like, when people double down on something when they really shouldn't, it's a bad look. People kind of start to see what this is about. They start to look exposed. Again, heartbreak card, hurt feelings, major problems, painful situation here. And these things are something that revolves around Trump. So I'm seeing some kind of intensity around this in April, kind of coming out or developing further. What about this? I mean, like, what? Timing and purpose and judgment card. So yeah, there's a judgment day coming about this, that people are going to be questioning the timing of what's unfolding here. They're going to be questioning, what is the point of this? What was the purpose of this? Why was this able to happen? And the whole judgment day thing coming up here is like people having to answer for that, people having to be held accountable for this. So this feels like some kind of overseas blunder of sorts that reflects poorly on either Trump or his people in his administration. And I see this being kind of a big deal in April. I see it being a big deal in April. It doesn't feel like scandal to me because it feels like a blunder. Like, we wanted this to happen and it was a mess, or we screwed it up, or, we did something and now it looks bad because it was a bad idea or something like that. So it doesn't look like a scandal as much as it looks like politically poor decisions causing a blunder of sorts. But I mean, I hate to say blunder too, because it seems more serious than blunder. I mean, Three of Swords, it's a pretty big blunder. That's often a fairly quote unquote devastating card. So the effects of this, it just looks really bad. Anything else we can know about this situation? Spirit guides. See, causing paranoia. Some people are going to feel paranoid about how this goes. Revolving around our quote unquote institution. So this is about the government, which we've already seen. It was kind of, that just to me solidifies that, as I thought this was referring to Trump, that it is, because this is kind of our administration type of card. So again, him or his administration that this is about. And yet people being like, that's not how we wanted it to go. That's not how it was supposed to go. And yet we're getting stuck with this. This looks like people are going to start to, I hate to say it. I say what I see here, but it looks like in April, because of these things, there will be some people that start to disapprove of the administration. Maybe people that were previously fans of it. Maybe people who voted for Trump, whether they really liked him or whether they just really didn't want Kamala in. That either way, it looks like some of those people, supporters or voters, will start to release some of their investment in the administration and Trump in April. Like, they'll start to pull back some of their support, or start to feel like, I don't know, I voted for this guy, but it's not really going the way I thought it would go. If I had known this, I don't know. Maybe, bless you, Scoot. He sneezed back there. I don't know if y'all heard it. But you know what I mean? Like, people starting to be like a little bit disillusioned with how things are going. Is he going to get in a sneezing fit back there? I don't know if y'all are hearing this and if it's interrupting things, but I think he's getting in a sneezing fit back there. So in other words, this disrupts Scooter's allergies as well. So people are starting to become allergic to Trump or the current administration, just like Scooter is allergic to this reading. So let me pull these up, reshuffle these, see what else we can find out. Alrighty, as I am getting shuffled up here, just a reminder that on all of these videos that we do for every monthly reading, we always have a second one. We always have one for Perk Squad members. So if you would like to be a member of the Perk Squad to be able to see the extended version of this video, then the join button below will take you there. There's also a link in the description box that can take you there. And you can join the Perk Squad. We will have a second video over there that's an extended, so we'll get through as much as we can in this video, and then the video will continue over there with whatever else that we can know. And so all of that over there, and the join button, being a member of the Perk Squad. And ooh, I am rusty. I usually pick someone to have a video shout out, because there's lots of perks to the Perk Squad, one of which being a video shout out. Since I haven't done a video in like over a week, or well, it's been a week since the 26th. I am rusty, and I didn't just at random choose somebody, so I'm gonna at random right now, clickety click, my members. First member name that I see here is gonna get a video shout out, so click, and Jacqueline, shout out to you. Thank you for being a member of the Perk Squad. Happy to have you here, so shout out to you, Jacqueline. Awesome. So that was a little impromptu one. Almost forgot. Oh, there's Scoot's laying down. He must be out of his little sneeze fit. Very good. So getting shuffled up here. I feel like I'm sufficiently shuffled up. Don't know if I said on this video today that everything is all alleged, just my interpretation. All alleged, just my interpretation. But in case I didn't say it before, I'm saying it now, so the YouTube overlords don't get mad at me. Alrighty. So, spirit guides, what else, if anything, are we allowed to know? Okay. About April. Well, let's see. It came out like that. Is it upright? Upright or reverse? Okay, that's why I wondered. I was like, it was actually sideways, so I was like, I don't know. Let me check. All right. What else can we know about? Jeez, I mean... Okay. 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 Can we be done now? Can we be done? This one's done. They're so done. Alrighty. Y'all know I'm not good with brevity. But if I had to be, I would just say shit show. You know? I think that's the perfectly most adequate way to describe what I'm looking at right here. Shit show. All right. April 2025. 10 of Swords in reverse. Tower in reverse. Justice card in reverse. So first and foremost, noticing that this is an internal tower moment. So we're looking at this being people's internal panic, hatred, all kinds of intense feelings, usually not of the most positive feeling variety here. Justice card in reverse about things that are either questionable in terms of their legalities or just outright not fair, not in balance, not in the proper order of things. And our 10 of Swords, card, I mean, as we see, stick a fork in me, I'm done type of card. And also a card where, everything's getting tripped up and in its own way. So just starting out the gate, the things that this is showing me is that in April, there will be a shit show of events where decisions are made that aren't even good decisions. Teddy, go somewhere with yourself. They're not even good decisions, and it becomes a cycle of more bad decisions on more bad decisions. You know how whenever, like, this is the picture that I'm getting in my head. Whatever, it's the thing I'm getting in my head. Back in the day, I used to flat iron my hair all the time. Those of y'all who are OGs on the channel, remember I used to have straight hair on the channel because I would flat iron my hair every day, since I got a flat iron as like a high schooler. And when you try to do something with your hair and you screw it up and you try to fix it and it screws it up worse, and you try to fix that and it screws it up worse to the point where you might burn a piece off or something like that, and you're like, you should have just stopped fucking with it from the start. You honestly just kept making it worse. Stop messing with it. That is the energy that this top row is giving about April 2025. It's stop fucking with it. You're making it worse. That's lovely energy, is it not? Lovely energy. So I do see decisions being made, and this feels like it's not just in one particular place. Like, this feels like in several pockets around the globe, they're going to be impacted by this. This isn't just us at the United States, we're going to be impacted, or people in the UK, you're going to be impacted. People in Australia, you're going to be impacted. No. There are going to be multiple countries impacted by this. Decisions made, you're making something not so great. More decisions made, you're making it worse. More situations made, stop fucking with it. You're making it worse. More decisions made, okay. Somebody stop it. Somebody stop it. That's what we're looking at. And it's decisions that's going to affect multiple countries. Multiple countries are going to be affected by this. That's what this 8 of Wands is referring to around here. This is my kind of around the world card. It's one of my overseas cards because it's a travel card. It's also about communication. So whatever this is, shitty communication, not getting off on the right foot, making decisions that are actually more emotionally based than logical. And so whatever these decisions are, let's say it's something that someone's making these decisions because of, their reputation, which is more emotional than logical, or such as their pride, which is more emotional than logical, or such as for revenge, which is more emotional than logical. That's where I'm seeing these decisions getting made from in ways that's going to affect pockets of us all across the globe. Have fun, April 2025. Get at it. Shit. Unfortunately, with the Death card coming up here, usually I tend to read that card for quit. Again, stop fucking with it. You're making it worse. It's already happening right now. Literally right now as I'm pulling the cards. How meta is that? My gosh. But usually I try to read this card in much more of a non-literal way. But given the lineup that we're seeing here, I unfortunately feel like these decisions can lead to DEATH. So I do think that there will be, unfortunately, some people who do lose their lives over these inept decisions. And again, inept decisions here we've got a King of Pentacles coming up in reverse, so some powerful person in a reverse position, most likely a male, because it's a King of Pentacles card. And the Ace of Swords, just like you're clueless, your judgment is cloudy, you're not thinking clear. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh gosh. Yeah. This is a, if we would just let go and stop it, things would be better. This is a positive card, but it means having to pull back, let go, pick and choose your battles appropriately, back out when you should back out, ease off when you should ease off, stop it. That's how things would get better. Let's see if that's how things are going to play out. Let's see when we start noticing our leadership make these decisions and start doing things that makes it worse and that makes it worse and that makes it worse. Let's see if they will drop it so that things can get better, or if they're going to double down and create more hurt, which can even lead to DEATH for some people. April. Okay, I'm going to pull these up one more time. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, I'll put that out there. If you want to book a private reading with me, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. You can book a private reading with me. I'm going to draw 3 more to wrap this up, tie it in a bow. But if you'd like to book a private reading, BeasTalksAndTarot.com. Book a private reading with me. I've got 15-minute, 30-minute, 45-minute readings. I've also got Reiki Energy healing for people that want a cleansing, clearing, tune-up. I've also got intuitive healing sessions for people who are stressed out. They want to let go of some of their stress or some of their stuckness to get help and get further on in their life, or let go of some heaviness that they've been carrying. All of that kind of stuff. Just let me know. I'd love to help with you on that. And then also people who'd like to learn how to read the cards the way I read the cards. Tarot tutoring is also on there. All of that on BeasTalksAndTarot.com. So let's do 3 more cards. Just kind of a last little bit that we can know here before we go to the next video with the Perk Squad extended. But last 3 cards for here that we can know about April 2025. 1, 2, and 3. Being stuck between a rock and a hard place, having to watch and wait, people controlling, and power grabs. So these are some themes we're going to see, that we're going to be stuck in some kind of a weird ass purgatory in April, where all we can really do is just observe what the hell's going on. And there's going to be people that are controlling the show, pulling the strings, and, you know, making whatever kind of decisions, most likely selfish ones, for this 4 of Pentacles to kind of come up. And it's just we watch, we sit and watch. This is an observation type of month. This kind of feels like there's just a lot happening in the month, and it seems like it's best if we can just, you know, observe what's going on and wait till we can get some sort of internal discernments on what to do about it. But at the time being, we just watch. We just watch. Whoo, Lord. Okay. All of this has been heavy. And like I said, for those of y'all that want to see more of this and get the rest of April 2025, then the Perk Squad video is coming up at you. For those of y'all that are like, nope, this ends here for me. Thanks, though. Then stay tuned to the end of the video. There's going to be a B-roll, puppy shenanigans, and whatever to try to kind of lift the spirits, help you feel a little bit, you know, lighter, maybe crack a smile, maybe have a laugh or two. So check out the B-rolls here at the end of the video. Hopefully that'll lighten the load from this heaviness. What is this? disappointment. Okay, April is going to be a bit of a disappointment, y'all. Sorry. That doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of like, April, we had higher hopes for you. We had higher hopes for you than this. It's just that, okay? It's just that. There have been other months that have disappointed us. So, you know, it happens sometimes. But B-roll to help lift some spirits. And I'll see the rest of y'all at Perk Squad over there in just a second to keep reading on April 2025. And again, thank y'all for being patient with me through all this that I've been going through. And also looking forward to a video in the future where I can pick 2 giveaway winners. So y'all stay tuned. I don't know which video in the month of April that I will announce the 2 winners, but sometime in the month of April, I'll do a video and announce the 2 winners. So stay tuned for all of that. Until then, don't be a stranger. Come back and see me, and I will talk at you later. I love you, minute. Bye, y'all. Izzy, my God. Grr.
I don't have anything.
Daddy doesn't have anything. And these are little sweet peppers that I chopped for tomorrow's Christmas quiche. It's for the Christmas quiche. Grr. Whoa.
Could you show them?
Whoa.
Show her them.
It's for the Christmas quiche. Can you calm... Hey. You need to calm yourself down. You're being a very big twitch. For crying out loud.
Look at her face.
She just winked at me. Teddy wants one now. Jesus, Teddy. Now calm down, because you have officially received a little piece of pepper.
I don't think she's gonna calm down.
This isn't going to make you calm down. This is going to make you worse. Girl.
Yeah.
My gosh.
It's like it's... Oh.
Izzy. For crying out loud. Your little flash dance feet are going crazy over here. That's what your feet are doing. Calm down.
She's not gonna calm down.
Girl. You are fiending. This is ridiculous. Easy. Is it this serious? Okay.
She just swallowed it like Teddy. She didn't chew it.
It's gone. You ate it. If you want to enjoy it, you need to savor it more. You have to savor it more if you really want to enjoy it. You're so twitchy. Girl, with the twitches. My gosh. My gosh. Teddy. Both of you. This is absolutely ridiculous. One more each, and that's it. Teddy. Now y'all calm down. Because this is for Christmas, and y'all gotta calm down. Ridiculous.